Hi, in this session we are going to do a export readiness assessment. Before you start with your export business, you need to know whether you are fully ready for that business. So this readiness assessment will help you to understand your readiness for the business. For this, we are going to use a portal called indiabr.com. I am now in the indiabr.com website. It is free to register in this website. I am going to use my already registered account. In this how to export tab, I am going to select Export Readiness Assessment. This will take about 20 minutes. This will give you both a personalized recommendation and also an overview of your assessment result. The assessment depends upon management commitment and financing, preparedness to identify high potential export product, understanding of export process, preparedness to identify high potential export markets, executing the export orders. Click on start now. So here I am going to take this assessment as a new exporter or the new one to start the business. So this is common for anybody in any country who is trying to do the export business. It gives you a basic idea. Export as new business activity needs full commitment from top management or your top boss is committed. If you are a solopreneur, it means whether you are committed to do the export business, because it will occupy your time and you have to give extra efforts to do the export business. So yes, so this comes with 3 choices, A, B and C. You can select one of the choices. Has anyone in your firm prior experience in developing export markets? I'm going to say no. Do you have an established domestic business? It is not necessary that you should need a domestic business to start an export business, because it is totally different from the domestic business. So it's no. How much money, loan or own, can your firm spend on export development? So this is to understand how much of money you can put into your business, but it can be started with whatever money you have. So less than $10,000. Have you identified product for exports? Say no, because upcoming sessions will help you how to select the right product for you to export or import. Do you have an expertise that allows you to differentiate your product? No. Is your product heavy or costly to transport over long distances? Dimensions, weight of the product is required when you do the export business, but that can be studied. So I'm again going to give no. Does your product require special permits? Has short shelf life? Most of the when we are starting the business as a new entrepreneur, it is better to avoid the products which require special permits or perishable. To say no. Can you adopt your product or packaging to better suit foreign markets? As each market has standards while doing the packaging. So no idea, we have to find out. Do you have an idea of all processes, operations associated with exports? Say some idea, I'm willing to learn. There are risks associated with exports. Important risks are country, transport, exchange rate, non-payment, legal aspects. Do you have an idea how to meet these to your advantage? No. Do you have an idea of cost plus other methods of calculating price at which you will sell your product? I'm going to give yes, because every one of us know like how the product can be calculated, the cost can be calculated, but still we'll have a pricing strategy session. So the upcoming sessions also depends upon these questions. It is like addressing each of these questions so that you will be fully prepared or have the clarity start your business on your own. Do you have an idea of BAT, HS code, export import policy, custom duty of your product? No. Or you are aware of the registrations that are required for exporting? So the registration process could differ from country to country, but they are relatively very simple in case of exports. It will be either your Chamber of Commerce or Ministry of Commerce, which involves in exports activities. So do you have an idea of available government schemes that help exporters or refund some money? So every country has some schemes or programs to boost the exports of their country, because this will directly impact the economy of the country. So your exports are influenced by acronyms like FTAs, WTOs, GSPs, SPS, TBT. Have you heard of these? This will be again covered. No. Can you you can enter foreign market directly or through agents or distributors? Have you identified your plan? So at the end of the course, you will get the plan which will be the best marketing strategy for you when you are entering as a new exporter. You need to focus on few countries for exporting. Carry out detailed research on this. Have you identified 5 countries where you will try to export? Usually people would think that they should export to the nearby countries, which could be pretty easier, but that is not the case every time. We have to identify the most potential countries. There are many ways to get an export order. These include trade fairs, B2B leads, country directories, export councils, internet search, and many more. Have you prepared a plan how to approach this? Some idea, but I am willing to learn. It is not like something new. Export is not a rocket science. We see in everyday life, we use products that are manufactured in other countries. So it is just we are going to understand how your product can reach to the other country. Responding to customers' inquiries means that already you have done homework on sourcing of product, delivery terms, and export pricing. Can you respond quickly to customer inquiries? Some idea. Timely response is a key thing to export business. So we should have everything ready before we contact a buyer. For shipping your product, you need to hire services of a freight forwarder or custom broker. Do you have some idea about how to get a good one? Some idea, but I'm willing to learn. For receiving money from an unknown buyer, you need to have an idea of export payment mechanism. With the help of your bank, you may need to negotiate letter of credit. Are you aware of this? Say no. So now I've taken the complete assessment. I'm going to click submit. You can choose the options which is most suitable for you, so that this will help you to understand which part of the business you should concentrate or study before taking it. So here if I see preparedness to identify high potential export product, understanding of export process, and executing export orders, these are the main area where I should concentrate to succeed in this business. So our upcoming sessions will be based on these questions which we have done, so that it will give you at the end of the course you will be able to get a complete idea. Meet you in the next session. Thank you.